their
Okay, find me
exposure.
sources. Go find me sources on wearing the mask protects you. Go do it, or I might be banning like 30 people from chat right now. Go, hold on, I'm scrolling up so that I can save the name.
Wearing the mask protects you from touching your face and picking your nose like Destiny.
Game Test Play，
Game Test Play，
游戏音乐
混搭电台。Okay, let's start.
Hey, this is Andrew at GameTestPlay.com. We're back with another episode of the Game Test Play Show, where we look at different gaming channels and have a modest and measured view. Fuck, man, I hate this shit.
Okay, find me sources. Go find me sources on wearing the mask protects you. Go do it, or I might be banning like 30 people from chat right now.
I haven't watched any of Destiny's videos in their entirety. I heard a little bit of him, and I checked out a few of his videos, like the first few seconds of them.
It's super rare that I feel like I speak to somebody that is actually like listening to the words that I'm saying and then responding to them.
They sounded very condescending and annoying, so I never actually made it through a whole episode. And I'm sort of doing this blind, half blind. I came across one of his latest videos about coronavirus and masks. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to watch it along with you, and let's have a look.
Just a few days, we've delivered nearly 11 million N95 masks. We're eliminating bureaucratic barriers. 30 million we're distributing them by the millions. You read about.
Did these
State
actually
Representative
work?
Karen Whitsett, who
I've heard mixed things on this.
Going public, but
Look at his screen. I mean, for Christ's sakes, dude, put your faces up nice and large, stop mining for stuff in the background, and respect your audience's time and the people you're talking to.
the World Health Organization.
Learn how to use OBS. That's for everyone right now. You know, you got to learn how to use these broadcasting softwares before you can start playing with them.
Did you set it lower? No,
As
it
you
was
know,
faster
they made
before
a
to catch up.
statement on
This is
June-
real talking speed.
I had to look at the audio file just to find out where he starts talking because the first 5 or 6 minutes is just Trump talking about.
The World Health Organization.
Let me try to skip to Destiny and see what he has to say.
Seeing signs that our aggressive strategy to slow the spread is working. The number of new cases
Masks
is
protect other people, not you. Well, yeah, I know, but if we have to wear masks now, then I have to get one, right? Or am I going to get like fined or some shit if I don't have one?
great friend.
Steven,
friend.
mass protect
We're
you.
gonna get it
They're
behind-
fucking wrong.
And he's talking to somebody else on the other line, but he didn't introduce him because he's a lousy host. So it's hard to figure out who's talking.
Don't believe that bullshit, okay?
What? I've never heard evidence of that. I thought, is there evidence?
What the hell kind of shit is this, man? This is fucking pollution.
I don't know what you're saying. The logic you're saying that coronavirus don't protect you is that you're going to touch your face, touch your face, touch your face, touch your face.
Stop touching your face.
The World Health Organization.
I know you want to touch it. I know you want to touch it.
Touch your face.
The World Health Organization.
Stop touching your face.
I mean, if you're going to stick your hands in your mouth or touch yourself, then yeah, it's not going to work so well. But we're not talking about that.
Dude, stop picking your nose. You're going to pick your nose, touch your face, and use the keyboard.
No one is arguing that N95 masks don't help, except Destiny, apparently. Just here in low supply, so they should go to health court. No, you fucking moron. I'm not saying that there's not a chance that they might help you in some marginal way. But for instance, if you walk into a room where people are sneezing and coughing or whatever, and you have like an N95 mask on, one, you can still get infected by touching stuff and touching your face. Or two, if droplets get in your eyes or whatever, you'll still get infected that way as well. That the N95 mask is more that like...
I hate when people enumerate things only to two. It's just trying to buy yourself time to think about something.
One, you can two, if one, you can two, if one, you can two, if one, you can...
I enumerated. I put numbers in front of it. I'm so smart.
That the N95 mask is more that like when you cough, if you have the disease, it prevents you from spreading it. That was like the whole point of wearing the masks. That sick people are supposed to wear the masks so that they don't spread it as much. But you can walk around all day with a mask, droplets could still get in your eyes, you're infected, you could touch things, rub your eyes, then you get infected.
For N95, okay? When
What's
you
not
blow
true?
out... Okay, when you blow out with an N95, it has an exhaust valve, okay? Meaning none of it goes through the fucking filtration whatsoever. It goes out completely. You're talking about a surgeon's mask. N95 mask, like a gas mask, when you inhale air, goes through the filtration. When you exhale air, it goes through like a flap that comes wide open.
Okay, so they're going to talk about the specs of the masks. These are not N95. These are just like your regular masks. And I've been wearing them outside since maybe January. But I used to wear them even when I got sick before the whole virus thing because it's sort of commonplace in China. It's sort of like a sign of respect that you don't, spit on someone else or sneeze on them.
What does that have to do with your like getting droplets in your
What-
eyes?
what-
Or
Okay. I don't know what we're talking about here.
Some people still don't do that. They'll still sneeze out loud and not cover their mouth. So it's mostly just like a way to respect other people if you need to go to work and not cough or sneeze on anybody.
People in chat were saying N95 masks don't protect you from coronavirus. That is false. It does. When you breathe in, if someone coughed in front of you and that would have instead gone into your lungs, you will now be protected. Okay? An N95 mask that you're wearing.
If they cough in front of you and it gets in your eyes, then you're not protected at all, right? You're still going to get infected. No?
I wonder if this guy is hiding in one of the other tabs. I can't find him though. All I hear is a voice.
I mean, I don't know what you're saying. So there's two types of masks. So you have N95 masks.
What a complete disrespect to the audience and his followers. May as well just piss on your followers.
Dan,
if you want to say I'm not protected, come take a fucking look.
Does he have his fucking Fallout mask? You're so dumb. In which case, the N95 mask does literally fuck all for you. It's a total waste of time to wear it. So if you walk around all day with a fancy fucking whatever N95 mask on, and you're touching all sorts of stupid fucking shit, and then you get home and you take your mask off and you rub your eyes, and you touch your mouth or whatever, that meant fuck all. It meant absolutely nothing. You did nothing by having the mask on.
I mean,
stop cursing for no reason. It doesn't make you smarter. I really hate that. That's such a weak thing to do.
You rub your eyes, you touch your mouth or whatever, that meant fuck all. It meant absolutely
You're trying
nothing.
to buy time to think about what you're saying, even though you know you're wrong. All right. I don't even know if I disagree with him yet. I just know he's wrong because the way he's talking. He's all nervous. He's a nervous Nelly. So let me try to comprehend the words he's saying because he's a little bit of a mushmouth.
If you're walking around normally wearing an N95 mask, it's not like the virus is floating around in the fucking air that like, oh man,
Really?
I would have been infected, but now I'm not because I have this expensive mask on. Thank God. That was my understanding.
But that last part might not be true for the most part.
We actually don't know whether or not it can be aerosolized, right?
Well, we know that it can be aerosolized, but everything that
Aerosolized. Okay, so it can be in the air. You're not experts, all right? You're not experts on this subject. Can you just stick to gaming?
Okay, but if you're walking into a supermarket behind someone 6 feet in front of you, you're breathing in their air.
It is annoying on both parts because now he's like talking about like I hate when they throw in numbers and they think they're mathematicians. Oh, 6 feet. I measured it. I don't like either of them right now.
Right? To a certain extent. You don't think that if you just wash your hands when you get home, you don't think that plus N95 mask is better than just no mask? That seems
It
stupid.
might be better, but it's like...
So then what are we talking about? Yeah, it might be better, okay? Washing your hands, wearing a mask, staying clean is a little bit helpful. Especially if you have a weakened immune system. What is the debate?
It might be better, but it's like... it would be like wearing it seems like it's like wearing like a padded seatbelt.
All right, so he's farming something, and that's more important than the people he's talking to.
That like, for instance, like if you are still not washing your hands well or interacting with your face a lot with your hands in public areas, there's zero point in having any protective anything.
Get your audio together, dude, and get your desktop in shape. This is a friggin' mess.
Having any protective anything.
Why are we talking about washing our hands in this case?
Because that's the most important part. Because that's by far like 20,000 times more important than wearing a stupid fucking mask.
Stop with the numbers. Oh my God. You're making kids stupider just by talking to them. There's no 20,000 number anywhere. Just shut up.
And not interacting with your face after touching surfaces is a million times more important than wearing an N95 mask.
I think people in chat are just like super mad that like, first off, you guys have to understand an N95 mask.
No, shut the fuck up and go find an article. Then stop talking until you give me an article. I don't care about anything you say until then, okay?
He likes to be spanked by people, I can tell.
I think that's fundamentally different than just a normal N95 mask. Is this like an active, like a...
Yeah, it's active. Stop touching your face. Stop. See, he's like...
The issue with N95 masks and why people are freaking out saying that you're hoarding them is this is not really like a medical mask. Like people on construction sites use this. People that I think it's used for a lot of purposes.
If there's another one that's really bad, you can let me know, but I tried listening to some of them and they were really cringy.
Wait, so
that social distancing is all you need?
Yeah, I'd like to socially distance myself from these people.
Well, that it's like 50 million times more important than just walking around wearing a mask.
Washing your hands is important.
But whoever he's talking to also looks like a total fool, even though he might be right. And that's why I don't debate with fools, because if you walk down the street and you see two people arguing, you don't know who the fool is.
Not like a million times, like you're exaggerating, but like a significant chance of breathing in that and getting sick.
This is just like a lousy conversation that you have, after too much drinking. It's just fucking boring.
I'll look more into it, I guess, on my own time.
Look into not touching your face in your own time. Watch your streams. I can tell when people don't watch their streams back because this guy touches himself way too much.
Like everything that's being linked in support is is literally reaffirming our position. Like the CDC recommends that members of the public use simple face cloth coverings when in a public setting to slow the spread of the virus, since this will help people who may have the virus and not know it from transmitting it to others. Like I haven't seen a credible source saying that like you should wear the masks because it will help you from being infected, other than just the hearsay or whatever. Or hold on, I'll look through some of the links that you're sending me.
See, it's people like him who ruin the internet, and now you go on there and you think that any links that you provide, you're the arbitrator of what's a good source.
The government wanting to protect health workers who need it most, right? So, like, if they say N95
this is a conspiracy right now. You're just giving me a bullshit conspiracy. You're saying, well, they're really all lying about this because they just want to conserve. So I think you quoted me a while ago. I think you said something about the 3.
That was not my edit. So I don't know why he edited that out. Somebody edited something.
A recent publication in the New England Journal of Medicine has evaluated virus persistence of the COVID-19 virus.
Get your fingers out of your mouth before talking to people.
Jet Collison nebulizer.
And fix your desktop.
Goldberg drum under controlled laboratory conditions. This is a high-powered machine that does not reflect normal human cough conditions.
And fix your audio.
The finding of the COVID-19 virus in aerosol particles up to 3 hours does not reflect a clinical setting in which aerosol generating procedures are performed. That is, this was an experiment-induced aerosol generating procedure. So that 3-hour number at the max doesn't even seem to be supported by the WHO.
Are they a credible source? Start a dialogue in the comments.
You should still only wear, or generally the by far the biggest benefit is for people directly interacting with sick people or for wearing it if they're sick. But we don't have enough for everybody.
What kind of name is Destiny anyway? Sounds like a hooker or a transvestite.
Wearing masks is more beneficial if you are sick to prevent you from contaminating other people than for you, a person wandering in the public wearing a mask. That was my initial argument. Generally,
you know, I agree with him, but I still don't like him. Like, that's your problem, man. You're just not likable. Like, even if you say something that I agree with, you make me want to disagree, and that's why I don't want to talk to you.
Never been, masks aren't effective ever at all for anything, because that's dumb as fuck.
Oh, just shut up. Stop cursing at people. You're not measured, man.
I will concede that point to you, Dan. If you go outside and you run into a bioterrorist that is trying to cough coronavirus in your face and you have the N95 mask, that will help you. You are right there, okay? I will concede that point to you, okay?
He thinks he's smart.
He could have just handled his steering wheel. The person was coughing all over the bus, maybe touched some shit, went home and just rubbed his eyes and went to sleep.
Yeah, you rub your face too much, Destiny. Stop rubbing yourself.
That's the whole point of this, is that the only way to like the best way that you can help yourself in public is to wash your hands a lot and not touch your face. That just wearing a mask can be totally negated by somebody that interacts.
You can also eat right. I recommend eating healthy and exercising, because that's going to help a lot.
When you do some safety measures that are only for show, you lure yourself into a false sense of security, and then you do other things that are dangerous.
Yeah, you know what else can cause a false sense of protection? Seatbelts.
It seems like it's like wearing like a padded seatbelt. The cloth face cover is meant to protect other people in case you are infected. I could be wrong.
But even if you are right, you're really abrasive to listen to. So just calm down, get a better setup. Maybe start doing some audio processing. I would say you need a better mic, but the mic is not the limiting agent, I'm sure. It's just your recording skills.
So I think that it's really important to wear paper masks in public. And
fuck Steve.
I find it very annoying that people are wearing gloves and masks and then touching their eyes. So I totally agree.
And I'm fixing this audio for you guys because it's really bad.
Something I am a little bit annoyed about, not a lot of people know, but you need to actually be fitted for an N95.
Oh man, it's really bad. You gotta fix her audio. This is really disrespectful to the lady who's trying to talk.
Final closing statements.
Do you have any closing statements for us?
Oh my god. I'm being burnied.
Don't touch your eyes.
True.
They think they're having a debate, but they're not.
And just stay safe and wash your hands. My boyfriend wants me to say Micro Dan, no joke.
God, what the fuck?
The audio is just really bad. It's like really soft and then really loud and really harsh and then really quiet. It's just terrible, man. Who's watching these streams?
God, what the fuck? Stop.
True. That is true. Dan is no Japan. Okay, well, thank you very much for your input. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and then you try to give her a compliment. Why don't you compliment her by actually giving her good audio? Why don't you give her the compliment of respecting her time and her voice, because it's much better than yours.
Maybe there's a whole bunch of, but I don't have this opinion because I hate face masks because of some random dumb shit or whatever. But like I've read this like a million fucking times. Like every place I've read is like, oh yeah, where to cover? Like I don't know, fuck it, dude. Holy shit, Chad is triggering the fuck out of me right now.
So this is his channel trailer. I'm gonna look at real quick.
It's super, super, super rare that I feel like I speak to somebody that is actually like listening to the words that I'm saying and then responding to them.
Oh please, your words aren't that important. Stop taking yourself so seriously.
So a lot of times people come on stream. So the main reason that people come on my stream is to actually. Was that Soylent Cocoa?
Yeah, am I in trouble?
Yeah, he's drinking in front of you when he should be listening, which means he doesn't care about who he's talking to.
Yeah, am I in trouble?
It's really disrespectful when you start a conversation with somebody and immediately start drinking or eating something. So don't do that.
Sure. So I try to help people understand themselves and their minds and sort of...
Again, you're touching your face, dude. Stop touching your face.
The mental health challenges and people's understanding of themselves is like becoming a real problem. Like in the United States, there's some very disturbing epidemiologic data about mental health.
Yeah, because people who are mentally ill are coming across Destiny's channel and thinking he has something relevant to say.
Yeah, I think, or unless I really don't have like a specific thing to talk about. To be 100% blunt, I think my audience wants me to talk to somebody and then to see me get like very emotional and cry.
And then they buy into it and it becomes a cult of personality complex, and it's just disgusting.
I consider myself to be like a pretty, I'll say grounded person. Which sounds really dismissive. Okay. Sounds really dismissive. Okay. Sounds really dismissive. Okay. I tend to shy away from a lot of like I'm very atheistic in terms of like my looking at like gods and whatnot.
Atheistic in terms of looking at God. Wow. Really clever. You're just a friggin' intellectual, aren't you?
A materialist or like a physicalist. I don't believe in an immaterial world, but I mean, obviously consciousness is a very complicated process.
You're just using big words. You don't actually know what you're talking about. You're trying to sound like an intellectual, and you're not.
I'm a very empirical kind of person, I guess. When I look at stuff that I choose to believe in.
All right, I can't listen to his channel trailer anymore. It's just really bad. It's really mealy-mouthed. It's a lot of word salad, and I'm not interested in him talking about himself.
And the question of how something like that can emerge from like underlying properties is very complicated. And
if anyone of any value is considering talking to Destiny, just don't. They're much more interesting and important people to talk to than him. People that can actually add to the conversation and have some value, and won't just scream and curse and screw up your audio levels.
It's hard for me to like say with any absolute certainty, you know, what I can know about my own conscious state in an empirical sense. But
all right, so that's enough of Destiny for today. I'll check out his other videos maybe, if they're not this long and not this bad. He really needs to get his setup better, especially the audio, and like the desktop. He eventually started using it throughout the video, but the whole beginning was him just listening to Trump. Like, come on, dude, learn how to edit out your points and like make a good argument, because you're not doing a good job.
Sounds really dismissive. Okay. Sounds really dismissive. Okay.
So we saw what it looks like when a gamer tries to philosophize. Let's see what happens when a philosopher tries to game. We'll be right back.
All right. We will try that again. All right.
Where'd you go,
everybody.
Stefan?
Stefan Molyneux from
Where'd you go?
Free Domain. I hope you're doing well. I've got a couple of minutes before my call-in show, and I thought I would.
I'm looking for you. I can't see you.
Do another wee battle, e-bossy, e-battle.
Hello down there.
Hope you're having a great afternoon. 3:40 p.m. on the 12th of April, 2020. And yeah, we're in. I did a bit of streaming. Don't know if it worked or not.
For those of you who don't know Stefan Molyneux, he's a philosopher who runs freedomain.com, and he talks about all different types of things from the fall of Rome to free markets, peaceful parenting, self-help, relationships. He has a really popular video where he talks with someone who believes the earth is flat. He's also done a documentary in Hong Kong. Stefan Molyneux's done a lot, but one thing he hasn't done a lot is stream games.
The fact that you think it is beneath me is actually kind of funny. Yeah, it looks like we're doing all right.
He's played some Minecraft with his daughter, and he's also played Doom Eternal.
But the point is that I got a little bit of time.
And this is the 10th part of his series on Doom Eternal.
Hey, launcher. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to let you guys vote. Oh, tone down the game volume? Because I think the mic is at max at the moment. Maybe I'll bring it up a little here. Pump up the volume, dance, dance, dance. This game isn't about exploring that much. Boomer audio. Okay, is that any better? Oh, I wonder if I can turn it down in-game. I bet you I can. All right. Okay, how's that? Better? Boomer, don't read chat. Okay, is that better? Turn up the volume. Game too loud. Is he talking? I don't know what's going on here.
And I'm a bit concerned about him right now because he still hasn't gotten his technical woes taken care of.
And happy Easter to you guys as well.
And don't get me wrong, like, I understand that it's a pain in the ass to put your face in there.
I can't tell you how painful it is to me.
It takes more processing from your computer, and also it takes more setup time. So it can be a bit of a nightmare, but...
Okay, but just telling me that doesn't help me. You guys are going to have to tell me what to do.
Let's see how Stefan's doing with his gaming setup.
The truth says, please no more video games. It's beneath you. It's beneath you.
Yeah, he's getting some flack from this for doing games because some people on his channel really don't like gaming, and others just, they're pretty much full-time gamers and listen to his podcast on the side.
From Brampton, hello. Keep doing the video game streams. I gotta tell you, it's kind of funny, right?
His most controversial videos right now aren't about coronavirus. They're about his Doom Eternal playing. But I appreciate what he's doing.
All right. Oh, I like the sparkly bits. They are an enormous amount of fun.
And I just hope he gets his technical setup together, because we're a couple minutes into this right now, and all I see is black.
Because, I mean, like most of you, I've been playing games for a lot of my life. I actually kind of got into computer programming because of...
Okay, I'm going to have to put his face up there. I know it's not going to sync with it, but I just don't want to show this black screen. It doesn't even need to be moving. Just have an overlay. It'll be fine.
Video games. That's was sort of my original thing. And there we are. Now I'm playing them, and I actually started from Newfoundland. I spent an entire summer in St. John's with a friend of my father's who was a marine biologist when I was 15 or 16.
Old man story mode activated.
When I was 15 or 16. That is a magnificent country. And then... when I did my... Oh, enough talking!
Yeah, you're in it, dude. You're in it.
So
just jump into it.
We've got this dude who's actually kind of a challenge because he requires a bunch of different weaponry. And that's not my favorite way to do things, but nonetheless... Oh, there he is. So you got to kind of shoot off this glowy stuff from around him.
Yeah, he doesn't like the weaponry too much. And I get it. I like games that are dialed back too. It's more about mastering the few weapons you have instead of a whole bunch of different buttons. So I'm keen on that too. But also I'm a pad user, not a keyboard user when it comes to first-person shooters. I know, it's a serious discussion we need to have, but that'll be for a later time.
Pretty sure I don't want to fight two of them at the same time. Okay, so let's wait until they separate. This is like having two X's in the same room at the same time. Hey, we've all been there, and if we haven't, count yourself lucky.
His quips are pretty good, though. I like that he can still narrate what's going on.
Look, ammo. You ask and you shall receive. Isn't that one of the stories of Easter? I think it is.
Man, I totally forgot about Easter this year. What about you? I feel bad. I liked Easter. I remember going around looking for Easter eggs. I wonder if Stefan's found any Easter eggs.
Jesus also slayed demons. That is true. Oh, ooh, I've got stuff. I should use stuff. All right, sticky bombs. I have the heartbeat of incipient doom in my ear. If you think you've seen running away before, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, that should have got him. Come on. That was straight to the nads. If only I listened to myself, I would be doing so much better. Find me a video that's not about Corona. No, it's really about
We've
Corona.
been talking about this since January, so he's trying to mix it up a little bit and get some games in there, which I appreciate, so I can riff on his channel. Thank you for doing this.
No, it's really about preparedness. Oh, we will take his health. I assume he's got a lot. Oh, I've got a splitting headache. That's kind of quality comedy from Doom, right? Run away, run away. Oh, what? Gosh, who are you? Heretic is a game I played when I was younger. It was like a D&D ripoff, but it was set in like this medieval universe. Okay. Ooh, I saw some vials up here. That's vile. What is an OnlyFans, by the way? I've seen that before.
Maybe you should get on there. I think you should get on OnlyFans.
Oh, is it some sort of like bathwater thing? I can sell my bathwater?
Yes. Start selling your bathwater now.
You guys know any backstory here? Is there any backstory? Does it really matter? See, always go behind you and see if there's anything you left behind. All right.
Get some popcorn, get some coffee, and take your time with Stefan Molyneux through Doom Eternal. Boomer Doomer.
Okay, so hang on a sec. Sorry. Settings, controls, player bindings. Where's switch weapon mod? Let's go with entity. All right. Yeah, I could reach that easily. All right. Right.
He's not really a boomer. He doesn't like that either. He's a little bit younger than a boomer, and he doesn't have the boomer characteristics.
You know, the problem is I'm always so, like, hysterical in the fights that I'm like, I can't try anything new. I have to do just what works.
All right, maybe he is a boomer.
Where did my cursor go? Cursor is gone.
The reason I wanted to do his videos is because he talks about how Doom is art in some of his other streams.
Okay, those graphics are good. I gotta tell you, too, the art in these video games is just incredible.
And I want to call him out on this because he did an interview, he did a show with Dr. Duke Pesta, where they talk about what is art, and Stefan says,
people have substituted video games for art. That is really the art again. The art is just amazing in these things. But there's no actionable art in video games, no actionable stories. Oh, come on, this is pure art, man. This is straight out of the Aliens movie. It's amazing what these guys can do.
Now, I want to make the argument that video games are art. In fact, they're the highest form of art we have right now because they take everything. They take writing, visuals, music, code, and combine it together for a real visceral experience that I don't know how you can't describe as the greatest combination of arts and sciences we've ever had.
And there's something about this stuff that is just it's so visceral, right?
And this is great what he's doing because he can bring other people into the conversation who may have not found his videos. And I know they're being curtailed because when I tried to find his videos, I typed in Stefan Molyneux Doom Eternal and it does not show up. So maybe if I do this video, it'll show up first because they're censoring his videos. I don't know. But if we can bring more gamers and more free thinkers to philosophy, hey, why not?
I enjoy the slaying part. I could pretty much do without the jumping puzzles.
Yeah, jumping puzzles suck.
I just love these boxes of people. That's just wild. It's like everything that just got shipped from China. We care about backstory in this about as much as we care about backstory in other things. All right.
Yeah, I'm not big on plot either. Just give me pure gameplay and good controls. That's all I need.
Oh my gosh. It's the sexual childhood of a Japanese anime animator. All right.
Wow. I don't know if the Japanese are going to like that. Actually, they probably will.
Old guy erection, man meat with a 1-up on top. All right. Does anybody know how to get up there? So this is a combination of Tokyo and my lower intestine after an excessive amount of Thai food. Bring me some higher ground. All right. What do we got here?
I think he's mixing songs right now, but Stefan's an aspiring singer.
Run away, run away. Oh, what? Get down tonight. And ice, ice, baby. All right. Whoa. I don't know what those are, but... All right. Double disco backup dances for ABBA. You will give me the health. Thank you very much.
ABBA's supposed to be coming out with a new album. They've been talking about it forever, though.
I'm out of everything. All right. So now the point is to try and find any ammo, which my lazy, non-resource hoarding butt left behind. You guys feel free to let me know if you see anything.
I don't think we can see it because the bitrate is too low on your stream.
Improve the quality with Alt F4. Yeah, I never heard that joke before, man.
I recommend that you record it locally and upload the good-looking version. Because these stream quality streams, if you know what I mean, they all suck. It's not just you. They all get totally bitified. You got like chat windows on top of other things.
Your network at low bandwidth may be insufficient.
Then he goes into his technical troubles again. You really got to cut this out in post. Like, do a hard cut.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
Most of it's just him talking to his audience about the quality of the stream.
Taking a pause, seeing if we can get anything better. Can you hear me at least?
Do some random retro games or something. That'd be cool.
Can't see anything, eh? I'm going to just see if bad image quality, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's good here. Only when you're moving. Yeah, well, there's a little bit of moving in this game, so...
Most first-person shooters, I prefer playing with a controller instead of a mouse and keyboard, because it just feels more natural, like you're pulling a gun back or looking around. And I like how when the gun comes back to you, there's sort of like auto center.
Oh yeah, a little pixelating going on there, right?
I didn't play this Doom. I didn't play Doom Eternal, but I did play Doom 2016, and it was just too jarring. I think they would look better when we reach higher frame rates, like 120, because I get the same sensation when I'm playing in VR.
You're not lying, you're describing your emotions. Somebody's read RTR. What book is RTR? Real-Time Relationships, The Logic of Love.
Is this his book? Is he giving himself a book plug? Real-Time Relationship, RTR, Real-Time Relationships.
Very good book if you're having trouble in your relationships or wish to prevent thereto.
So if you'd like to prevent a relationship, make sure to read RTR, Real-Time Relationships by Stefan Molyneux.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I can still run away.
Yeah, he likes to run away a lot. I want to see Stefan play some old-school arcadey games. The ones that get straight to the action that require no technical setup, like Asteroids or... Missile Command, Space Invaders.
I've played a lot of these all the way from like Castle Wolfenstein onwards, although I haven't played many video games since.
Or even like an old-timey RPG, text-based graphic adventure where he reads it out loud. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay. These I think this is what everyone was yelling at me, that these mods make the game a heck of a lot easier.
The title of this should be Boomer Struggles to Play Doom Eternal.
That you're in the 50s, you get to learn this kind of joyful stuff. Alright.
Alright, I got a game for you, Stefan. I recommend Ion Fury. It's done in the retro graphics. It uses the same engine as Duke Nukem 3D. It's more purist. It's less worrying about weapons and buttons and more about just killing enemies and finding secrets, so.
You absolutely need the meat hook? Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, should I go find all the secrets? I wasn't going to be able to do it. Some of them are really hard, so.
Twin rack! Excellent. Who doesn't like a twin rack? Alright.
I'd like to see you do a whole bunch of retro games, or whatever you're feeling. Even if they're really old school or something, it'd be kind of funny to watch you play them. And maybe bring some new people into the conversation.
Sam Hyde is the final boss.
Definitely check out Ion Fury. I think you'll like it. And if you don't, well, play something else, because we want to see you play some other retro games or whatever you're into.
Alright, don't panic, my friends. I will start again.
I appreciate what you're doing. And let's check out some Ion Fury.
everyone, to Willie's Ramblins and Pickup video, the Quarantine Edition.
Why is he dressed in a burqa?
Well, welcome everyone to another Willie's Ramblins and Pickup video.
So, Arcade Willie is really silly. He runs a channel called Arcade USA, and it looks like he's got a lot of games here. So, I'm curious, what are you going to talk about today, Willie?
Well, 3 weeks, I'm still in quarantine. Not been going anywhere, been staying home just like our governor said to do, shelter in place. Not going out really, except for the grocery store and take Starfield to the park, give him a walk every once in a while. So you're asking, how can you make a pickup video if you didn't go out and pick up stuff?
Oh, it's a pickup video. So you picked up some games, alright?
Well, I did virtual pickups.
So you stole them? You pirated them? What is it? I don't get the virtual fingers things. You're lying about the virtual, right? That's why you do this?
Basically, I looked on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay, Amazon. I picked up stuff that I've been wanting to pick up for quite some time. So I went on an e-shopping binge for the past few weeks. It's not as fun as going out and finding it in the wild, but that gave me something to do, and I actually was able to add some more stuff to the collection and to make videos on I've been wanting to do for quite a while.
Is this a video? I'm looking at the footage right now. I don't see too much video on it. It would be cool to see his videos. He looks like he has a lot of stuff there.
And yes, when the packages came, I sprayed them with Lysol, had my rubber gloves on, had my mask, wiped them down, even wiped down the stuff inside.
You should have did a video about that. That would be interesting to watch.
So I made sure nothing was transported through the mail to me.
I can't tell if he's telling the truth or not, but if he is, he should have recorded that.
Believe me, I took a lot of precautions. Anyway, before we get to the pickups, there's not that many, but before we get to the pickups, let's talk about a few things. Hope everybody out there is staying safe and healthy during this pandemic we're in right now. I've been trying to do some streaming. Unfortunately, I couldn't do my stream of Dragon's Lair this week because I had to take Starfield to the vet.
I hope your dog's okay, or cat, or lizard, or whatever the fuck it is.
He has a soft tissue injury. He must have bruised it when I had him at the park or something because he was jumping all over the place.
I guess it was a dog.
But he's doing fine. He got him on some medication, pain relievers and stuff. And he's doing good.
Oh, really? You got the pain relievers for the dog?
What else? Oh, my buddies and I, we recorded a new Stalking the Retro podcast a couple weeks ago or so. This podcast has been pretty much in hiatus for 5 years. And we decided to get all together again and record a new podcast.
Cool. I'll have to check that out. I hope there's a visual element because I like doing podcasts. I like talking to people on podcasts. But as long as they have a good visual element, then I can actually make videos on it because this show is supposed to function also as a podcast. You know, it works for listeners too. For the most part, there's some visual gags. And like this one right here, they got a Atari cart that's supposed to be their podcast. So I'm definitely going to stalk you on that retro podcast soon. Better watch out, Willie. I'm coming for you.
I just got a notification today from Ian that there's another document being put together for another episode of Stalking the Retro. The main guy, Jeremy, he was pretty busy doing his master's degree and stuff. So he was focusing on that, so the podcast kind of went on hiatus. But he's all done with his master's degree now, so we got some more podcasts coming.
Oh, forget the master's degree. Just talk about the damn games you picked up.
Let's see. Another really cool thing. If you ever listen to Vectrix Radio, you saw some of the Vectrix Radio videos I do. I did a video on Vec-Man, which is a kind of like a Pac-Man game that was done.
I can't tell if he's trying to do the finger quotes or he's about to choke me.
This game is incredibly fun. It's becoming one of my favorite maze Pac-Man type games on the Vectrix. I used to like Clean Sweep, but now I'm really in love with Vec-Man. Well, what's cool is Pac-Rat Video Games is in the process of taking pre-orders right now to get this game on an actual physical cartridge with instructions and a box. Hopefully an overlay too.
Dude, I'm stoked for the overlay too. We got to get that overlay in there. Where can I sign up?
So stoked about this. Now, I've got it on my SD card.
Where's the GoFundMe? Where's the Kickstarter? I got to get this overlay.
But I think it'd be kind of cool to have this game in the box. I'm considering pre-ordering it. Right now it's pre-orders. It's $25 pre-order. It's not bad for a Vectrix game.
So he didn't pick it up yet? I thought this was pickups, not what he wants to pick up. Maybe he's waiting for it in the mail?
My buddy Jason Heine.
Jason Heine.
My buddy Jason Heine, who does Heine House Live. He does music and things like that. He does a stream where he drives his truck around. I keep threatening to try to hack into his stream so I can chase him with a cop car or something like that.
Yeah, these guys are up to no good, I can tell. They're all laughs and giggles on the surface, but you know they're hacking each other. They're in your email account. They're in your stream. I mean, look at all these games he's got here. You know the ransoms that this guy has?
Down the highway. But that may become possible here in the near future. He's working with his video game company. What are they called? Hang on a second here. Gotta look at my notes.
Man, he's plugging a lot of stuff, and he hasn't even gotten to his own video yet. What's he going to talk about? Oh yeah, his pickups.
Because Willie cannot remember nothing for a darn. Curve Digital.
Yeah, Curve Digital, they make some good stuff. Hot Shot Racing, I'll check it out. Okay, what's your next game? Wait, these aren't even pickups yet. I thought you were doing a pickup video. I'm confused.
Hot Shot Racing. Right now it's on the wish list on Steam. It'll be on PC, Xbox One, the Switch, and PS4.
I think this is all promotional stuff. Is he getting paid by all these dudes? If not, he should be. I mean, we're 5 minutes into his video, his pickup video, and he's only talking about upcoming games. This is suspect.
I want to be the cop chasing everybody else. I think it'd be so much fun. So I'm really looking forward to that game. I'll put a link down to their Facebook page and also to their YouTube video where you can watch this video I'm showing over here all the way through and with sound and everything. It's actually looks like a really cool racing game.
This isn't a video. Don't be fooled. Just because it's like visual and sound doesn't make it a video.
Let's see. What else? Not a whole lot of rambling because I've not been anywhere. Not a whole lot of stuff I want to talk about anyway. But those are the two main things I wanted to talk about.
Alright, so he's finally going to get to his pickups. What is this, 6 minutes in? 7 minutes?
Now, I think I'm going to do this the old way, where I just hold stuff up here in front of the camera, because I don't have that much. So there's no need to, change the view and zoom in like I had been. My buddy Rick, that I do the Toy Tune podcast with, sent me his newest comic book, Willie Weasley Goes to Hell.
And this is his buddy sending him a comic book, which is cool. But we're still not at the pickups yet. We're still at the promotional material. I think I gotta take some notes from this guy. I'm just gonna promote myself for the first 7 minutes of the video.
Game test play.
Game test play.
I guess it's just better just to sit there and talk and pick your nose like Destiny.
Now, the character Willie Weasley, he began back in the 80s, somewhere in there.
Oh, I thought this was based on him because his name is Willie. Oh well. I think it's spelt different.
Don't buy the $20 one. He just recently released the same book for $5, the very first issue.
Okay, don't buy the $20 one. Buy the $5 one. What's the deal there? Is there a publishing issue?
This is the second issue where Willie Weasley goes to hell. He gets in all kinds of troubles. There's a lot of 80s humor in this, especially in the first book.
Hell is filled with 80s humor. I can guarantee it.
He's also doing a coloring book, too. A lot of adults like doing coloring books, so I'm looking forward to that.
Alright, we got an adult coloring book. Wow. Don't make me put you on the other show with Pro Jared.
For the Toy Tune, I picked up something really cool, which you've seen a video on this already, most likely. From California Creations, I got the Evel Knievel Stunt Cycle. Oh, yeah.
Are you going to play with it?
I had the original. I got the original back in '74, I believe, for Christmas. My absolutely favorite toy I had. It lived for 3 years. My Evel Knievel unfortunately met his demise in the Great Burning Leaf Pile Jump of '77.
Alright, so he burned his Evel Knievel toy to death in a fiery brush.
He went right into the leaves, caught on fire, melted. I couldn't get him out. And my parents wouldn't replace him either.
You got a lot of toys, dude. Can I see you play with them? I just want to see one of these old guys take out their toys and go broom 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 and play with themselves on the floor. I think that'd be really silly.
They got the original molds and made the stunt cycle. Now, the Evel Knievel guy looks a little bit different from the original one. His head's a little smaller. He's wearing lipstick.
You sound like you got a lot of points here, man, but you got to show us. I want to see the Evel Knievel lipstick doll.
Wearing lipstick, which you can take off with nail polish remover.
And I want to see you removing it with nail polish remover too. This would make a good video. You fixing your Evel Knievel trans doll.
But I plan on doing a more in-depth video on this besides the unboxing you've already seen, where I'll go through and talk about my original toy. I'll go through this, piece by piece.
Oh, you're keeping me in suspense, man. I got to see these unboxing videos. And I do want to see you fix his makeup.
Oh, it's $40. Do not buy them on eBay for any more than $40. I see a lot of listings on there for like $124, $70. There's plenty of stock, man. Go to California Creations website.
All right, enough ads.
Also, Johnny out at the Toy Shack in Las Vegas. He's got them for $40.
Damn, the guy from Toy Shack looks serious, man. I do not want to fuck with the guy from Toy Shack.
Don't pay eBay prices for it. There's no need to. It's not rare like people are saying they are. No.
All right, yeah, he's using the fingers right this time.
For my handheld collection, for Mattel Electronics, I picked up the Invisible Alien Neutralizer.
Is that a TSA security wand?
This is a kind of neat little handheld game where you look for aliens. Like a little simulated scanner wand. Never had one of these back when they came out. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to pick up, do an unboxing video, and actually give it a try.
These are the pre-unboxing videos. Like, if you thought unboxing videos were ridiculous, now you have the pre-unboxing videos, where you have the box, but you don't unbox it, you just talk about unboxing it.
It's kind of cool. Unfortunately, the guy sent this. He sent it wrapped in a garbage bag with a shipping label on it, so the box got crushed.
Oh, that's terrible. Who was it?
I'm not too happy about that, but oh well.
Yeah.
Unfortunate that people still do that kind of stuff. Also from my Mattel handheld collection, I picked up Space Alert. Battlestar Galactica Space Alert, complete in the box. I've been looking for this complete in the box for quite some time. I still have my original up there that says Space Alert.
How big are people's homes, man? And what's going to happen to all this stuff when we're done? Are there just going to be homes full of games and boxes? That'd be cool.
So I'm pretty happy to have this box in my collection now. I may do another Battlestar Galactica video now that I have the actual box, so I can go through the box and everything. I have to think about it because I've already done a video on this. I hate repeating myself.
I actually have some games complete in box in a bunker somewhere, and I'm not going to tell you about it. So maybe they'll be worth like more than I paid for at some point.
I picked up, in the vein of Evel Knievel, I picked up a really cool PC game called Evel Knievel 3D Stunt Game.
Are you sure you can even get that running on your computer anymore?
And I got 2 more of the Atari Space Age joysticks.
Score.
Now, just recently, I had one of these sent to me by my buddy Steve Averitt, who does Wired Up Retro. He sent me his spare one, which I repaired. And these joysticks are actually kind of cool. I really, really like them. I mean, they're very comfortable to hold. I may actually take one of these apart and convert it to micro switches.
Oh, don't do that. Was that for a wheelchair? That'd be awesome if your wheelchair had one and you had like the trigger underneath and the joystick on top.
I'm loving this joystick to play my 2600, my 1700.
Man, I wish they'd bring back some of the Activision games for the Flashback collection.
And then lastly, but not leastly, the big pickup was I got a hold of the TurboGrafx Mini.
And I noticed that it's rated M for mature. I have no idea why. There's some game on there that didn't meet the criteria, but who's buying this anyway?
So you put these little 2600 cartridges in these neat little sleeves that he put together for helping walk to end Alzheimer's.
Yeah, you know you're going to have Alzheimer's from playing that Yar's Revenge.
That's all the pickups and ramblings for this time. But this is what you guys wanted. I asked on the...
People pick this? People want you to ramble?
On the Facebook page and on the YouTube community tab.
This isn't your fault. You want to make real videos, but people want you to ramble. No, man, don't ramble. Just show us the unboxing. Show us you removing makeup from Evel Knievel. Come on, just do it. We want to see that. We want to see you playing games. I don't want to see you talking about boxes and pushing other people's stuff for the first 5 minutes. You can push other people's stuff. I want economy to happen, but not so much in the beginning. Less than half your video was actually about pickups, really.
Now, what video would you like next? This one or an Atari-Cade? And this one was the one people picked. Actually, people wanted both.
I'm interested in your other stuff, so if you ever have a cool video, just send it to me. I'll definitely check it out. And I hope you had fun today listening to some of these people. I think we had fun. You know, I went in today not knowing how angry I would be at Destiny, and he wasn't so bad, but listening to him is kind of irritable. Stop touching your face.
Touch your face?
And I like that Stefan is streaming video games. You know, I hope he does more games instead of just Minecraft and Doom. And Arcade Willie USA, you got so much stuff back there, man. I can't wait to see it all. So don't listen to your fans about making Ramblin videos. Just ramble while you play games, because there's just so much stuff back there, and it makes me anxious. It's like, oh, he's wasting all this time. He could be playing with those games. Gotta play more video games. I'm telling you, there's a lot of free time right now. So get out there and stay inside and play more video games. And if you want to know what video games to play, check out GameTestPlay.com or my YouTube channel, youtube.com/GameTestPlay. And have a good day.
Okay, find me, Sarge.
God, he sounds like a little bitch.